What is up, disc golf fans? My name is Chris German. Along beside me, we have Nick Hanson, and we are Gatekeeper Media, bringing you the final 6 holes of the final round here of Clash of the Canyon 6. We're over here at Dellwood Park, bringing you the conclusion. Thank you, Patreon supporters, for making all this possible. As Nick, we have I would say, two-horse race at this point.
We do. We have Kale coming up from the back of the pack, so who knows where that man can finish, but the two at the top of our card they're having a day so far.
Yeah, both Gannon and Dan, their putters are looking good. They are throwing very confident shots down the fairway. But like you said, Kale, CJ, there's a couple other people there, only a couple strokes off.
So still anyone's game, but I would assume one of these two at the top are going to take it down.
Yeah, with the way that they're playing here, as we're going to move into hole 12. Tell us about hole 12.
Yeah, hole 12 is a 640-foot par 4. You're going to have OB left and right side. Your first shot really just needs to get down the fairway. If you land somewhere on that gravel road, you're going to be in a good position to have a good upshot.
I would say you really want to watch out for maybe turning the disc over a little too much. There is OB on the right there as well. You can end up at some trees, might pinch you off, taking away the birdie opportunity. So nice and straight here, I think. Is that...
Gannon's going to turn a little bit, unfortunately, and be on that right side you talked about, and hopefully he's not too pinched.
This is looking good from Dan. It's going to get a skip off the road, and
he's going to be up on that short pin or that short pad, and he's really going to like that. He's going to have a very short approach from there.
Yeah, I would say that was one of the farther drives we've seen all weekend on this hole, as Andrew's going to really let this one go. That's going to need to get down. It's getting close to the left side, and it is long gone. See you later.
Yeah, that was about to be the furthest one we saw on this hole, but unfortunately,
I think he went OB further than Dan's landed. So.
Chris is gonna be out there, a little shorter than he wanted, I'm sure, but
yeah, this is a little tricky shot here for him. But he executes perfect.
Gets that good tree love on the backside to keep him close.
Gannon's going to have to get creative on this shot, and I would say he does. About circle 2 there. Dan just making easy work of that approach shot.
Ooh.
Should be an easy par there for Andrew.
Yeah.
Big putt from Gannon, and he cans it. And this guy is on fire right now. It's 6 in a row for him.
Yeah, he needed that one with Dan this close. Keep that 1-stroke lead.
Dan's going to stay on his heels there.
We're on hole 13, 665-foot par 4. Players are going to want to try and get past these two trees here, giving them about a 250-foot to 260-foot upshot. If you get past the basket, it's going to run down quite a ways, so you really want to skip up right before those rocks and skip into the mulch.
Yeah, I would say this is one of the more aggressive tee shots you can get here, with OB pretty generous on both sides. You have a pretty big landing zone on this first shot, so We have some big arms here, so we're going to see these guys really push down the fairway. That's all you need right there.
Yeah, once again, I mean, it's good to get down the fairway, but if you're in a good shot or a good spot on a lot of these par fours, the second shot's what's most important.
That is really far with the forehand from Chris. And this just needs to hold the turn a little bit.
Whew. That is an absolute smash. That is so far up there.
Wow. That's pushing 450, 500. As that was a great shot from Andrew. Oh, no. Man, I really do like them rocks, especially on the previous hole and this hole. It really makes that skip shot a little tougher. So this is a little right from Gannon.
He's going to get the kick towards the basket, but still probably outside the circle.
I'd say this is the other play. You can kind of throw it a little higher, just try to crash in there, maybe catch a tree limb, drop you right under the basket. Oh, no.
Set down now. So there's that downhill we've been talking about there. It's pretty tricky from down there.
Yeah, I think he was the first one to find the bottom there, as he's unfortunately not going to capitalize on that amazing drive. Dan with the big putt. That's a straight death putt there, and he's able to capitalize coming up clutch here. Gannon matches, though.
You're seeing a little more excitement out of the kid, too, here. He's, as soon as that disc is released on these last two, he knew it was in.
Good birdie there from Chris. So we're going to move in the hole 15.
Yeah, 314-foot par 3. Really just kind of a dump hyzer. It's probably going to play closer to 340, I would say. Once again, though, right past the basket, it's going to run away. So you're going to want to skip into that green instead of flying the green.
That is pushing long. Wow.
Yeah, if it didn't catch those trees, that would have skipped down for sure.
I'd say a lot of the shots end up kind of clipping those trees a little early. You kind of end up circle's edge there, but we don't see many people actually pushing the basket long. As Dan's making this hole just look textbook.
Get in the hole.
Ooh, and he's going to actually come up short there. Backside of circle 2.
Get down.
So that's looking a little short left, and that might have went down that hillside like you were saying.
Oh, yeah. Chris from downtown to get a turkey, and let's rewind that.
Oh, great putt from Chris. It's got that sloping green behind him. That is a very confident putt there from him. Andrew ending up down that hillside again with a tough putt.
Dan getting to the left side of the green but staying up there, and it's going to be a good birdie putt for him to put a little pressure on the kid.
Gannon's able to get in there as well, as he was pretty lucky that he caught some of those trees there, because that was coming in hot. He might have found himself down there on that hillside.
All right, hole 16, 668-foot par 4. Players are going to want to try and get to this area here on their first shot, so that way they can attack the green on their second. There's going to be OB that runs the left side of the fairway, and this is one of the harder holes on the course today.
Yeah, very fun shape to this hole. It's kind of like a cool little snaking shot. You have that OB to worry about on the left and deep of the green. And, I mean, a lot of people end up here on the right and you're pinched off. Makes it very tough to scramble to even get your par sometimes. So I would say that's probably a little too right for him to get really aggressive to the basket, but we'll see.
I think he got enough distance, though, that he's going to have an option or two.
At this point, it basically feels like a match play. It's just these two going head to head, shot for shot. As this is leaking to the left. If you want to be left, you need to get around that tree there.
Yeah, I don't know how close he is to that tree, so he might be okay, but he might be in trouble over there.
Oh, no.
Oh, and he gets through it. I was going to say, that's that early right you're talking about, but somehow Chris got all the way through, and he's in a good spot.
Oh, no, a little early, and he's unfortunately going to get caught up there.
Yeah, and that corner is very hard to get out of.
Yeah, Dan's going to have to do a little flex shot, and he unfortunately throws that right into the ground and rolls right into that corner you were just talking about. So this sets up real good for the lefty.
And Chris is going to put himself at about circle's edge for birdie.
Looks like Gannon's going to have to go nice and high here. Like you said, he made it pretty far down the fairway, so it kind of still gives him this look.
I think that'll be outside circle 2 even from there. So should be able to get up and down easily for par.
Oh, don't roll. Oh my God.
That needs to get down. Oh no. Couple unfortunate rolls here from Dan on these last two shots.
And both those two were both very lucky that they stayed on the outside of that corner.
Oh, good bid from Gannon. Finding metal.
Oh man, no fear in these kids these days.
As we actually teed later in this round, you could see the sun setting. This was a pretty epic moment, actually. As Dan finds the top of the basket. I mean, the sun was setting. It was becoming golden hour. We're right down to the wire here. It was a pretty cool moment.
Yeah, and these players are just, capitalizing on the moment with this great play they've got going on.
Good birdie there from Chris. Andrew's able to get his par. As Dan is gonna lose a stroke to Gannon here. He's in there as it's got to feel tough taking the only red on the card.
Yeah, and we're on to hole 17, 420 foot par 3. It's downhill the entire way. Players are going to throw a hyzer that skips into the green. With 2 to play here, Gannon has a 2-stroke lead.
Yeah, with this shot here, I would say I'm kind of lucky if you can get it in there. I would say you're kind of hoping and praying you don't hit any of these trees just like that. Kind of have to find that right skip angle. But even crashing in them trees, you usually have at least circle 2 look, so.
Let's go.
That one gets through.
And just ice in his veins, folks. Putting it pretty much in the bullseye there on the second to last hole.
Wow. Big shot there from Andrew. He's about circle's edge there, left. Dan's going to have to follow up Gannon and really put this one right in there.
Dan. Come on, baby, go. Get in there.
Unfortunately, he's going to come up a little short. Probably middle of circle 2 there.
Good run there from Chris. And this putt right here is basically the tournament. Dan's going to need to capitalize and get this.
Oh, let's go, Dan.
Puts the pressure back on Gannon. That's a good birdie putt from Andrew. But like you said, ice in his veins at this point. We saw some yips out of him in round 2 and with the putter, but today it's just been ice cold.
Yeah, and it's on all aspects. It's not just one or the other. He's throwing good shots. He's making big putts, and we're on to hole 18 here. 342 foot par 3. It's going to have a nice backstop behind it, so really one that you can run an ace at if you want.
So Gannon really just needing to put this under the basket, and you can basically ice it from there. Seal the deal. That needs to stick, and it does.
And that's what he needed to do right there. He's going to find himself inside the circle.
Yeah, as we saw Dan give him a dap, I think he kind of knows at this point. As Andrew's going short and left, but we saw, catches one of those trees, but it's definitely a play there. You hit that hillside really strong and low, and it just climbs right up that hillside right into the circle.
You are correct. We have seen that a couple times too.
There's nothing Dan can do here except run it for the ace and hope Gannon misses his putt. And that's not going to be the ace run we need.
Nope, but still a very, very strong showing on him this weekend.
Yeah, no repeat from Dan, but he has put on a show. Seeing him all 3 rounds battling Gannon, it has been a pleasure to watch this. As Chris, unfortunately, did not have enough here this final round, but still really great showing out of him. Some amazing shots, one right there included.
Oh, let's go.
Big putt out of Andrew. Nice. So that's going to be our final rewind of this tournament.
The save even coming up while sliding down the hill.
I'm excited to see him in the future. Young kid, a lot of skill. Dan's able to get that birdie to finish out his tournament. Very, very strong showing, like we were saying. Very fun to be on the card, very charismatic, and hope to see him more competing out here. Good birdie for Clemons to finish strong here. As we're going to see our 2022 Clash of the Canyons champion crowned. Gannon Buhr. One heck of a season for him. This is just another one to add to the list. As this kid has a bright future. All the talent you can ask for in a champion.
Yeah, what a weekend out of him. He really looked unstoppable from start to finish.
Threw the disc well, he putted well, did well under pressure, executed when he needed to, and he's going to walk away with the win here at a beautiful property here at Dellwood Park. I had a blast, Nick. So we have our final leaderboard here. We can see how some of this shook up.
Yeah, it was awesome to be here, and like you said, this is just a fantastic, fantastic property we have to play on.
Yeah, we cannot wait to be back here. Thanks again, Patreon supporters and everyone. You can head over to Patreon and support us in our tour, just starting at $1 a month. As Nick, this is going to be it, bud. Hopefully we see each other again soon. And thanks everyone for watching.
Catch you on the next one.